Thank you very much, guys. Let's hear from Canna and Cuzz picking up a win against Hana Life Esports. Congratulations. How do you feel, Canna?
처음에 1세트 좀 져서
At first, in game number 1, it was a little bit shaky that we lost that game, but it's a big relief that we secured a win in the end. What about you, Cuzz?
오늘 1세트
Same.
져가지고 좀 살짝 불안감이 있었는데
I was a little bit worried as we lost game number 1, but
같이 집중해서 이긴 것 같아서
we were able to focus in game number 2 and 3 and come back. Indeed, Hana Life Esports, they looked really aggressive and proactive. How did the players think about their form? Especially your matchup up against Dudu on the top lane.
그냥 일단 착지 카밀이
Well,
처음에 세서
The grabs Camille is really strong in the early game, so I had to go for early trades.
저도 맞대응으로 세게 한 것 같아요.
Oh, so Dudu had to go for a very early trade, so I had to answer to it. And we want to ask you about this cleanse.
그냥 오로지 실수고요.
That was 100% mistake,
결과는 승리했긴 한데
but we did
어쨌든
manage to get a
실수한
win,
거니까
but that
좀
was a
반성하는
mistake,
생각을
so
하고
I'm
역시
a little bit regretting my
시원한
choice.
그러면 실수시긴 했지만 정확하게 레넥톤을 상대해보니까
Even though you did a really great job up against Renekton.
편하긴 하더라고요.
It was a lot more comfortable, to be honest.
편하게 경기를 잘
저는 그 1경기 좀 질문하고 싶은데요.
I have a question about game number 1. Canna, you played Quinn into Renekton.
T1의 전 T1 선수였던 칸 선수가 좀
And that
떠올랐는데
reminded me of Khan, the former T1 player.
라인전을 좀 미친 듯이
Khan,
압박하는
he's a
스타일이잖아요.
really
그걸 보고
a lane
좀
kingdom
자신도 좀
type of
압박하고
player on the top lane, so weren't you also wanting to play that way? Because Nidalee was putting a lot of pressure on the top side.
퀸이 유리한 구도는 맞는데
Well, Quinn does have a favorite
하나
matchup
선수분들이 좀
in early
잘
phase,
대처한 것
but
같고요.
Hana Life
잘
Esports were really
처음에 많이
smart
빠지고 그래서 잘 대처한 것
protecting the
같고요.
top
그다음에
side.
좀 실수가 나와서 좀
And there were some
많이
mistakes,
생각한 것
so the game did not go as we planned.
이번에는 커즈 선수에게 여쭤보고 싶은데요. 카서스가
Moving on to Cuzz,
등장했습니다.
we saw Karthus coming out in game number 3. What was the plan in that pick? We had the right situation, and we were quite confident, and we needed a very strong AP champion in jungle. Karthus was actually rising in solo queue earlier, but it took a while to show up in game competitive games. I also thought that the recent patch was a nerf onto Karthus, but I realized that it was a buff for a jungle Karthus.
사실 거의 역대급 성장을 보여준 거다. 저희도 그런 생각을
And your Karthus scaled up really fast. And that was one of your main champions as well. Had that happened before in scrims, I mean, we have some plans, but at the same time, Hana Life, they made some mistakes reacting to this Karthus pick. Pon, it was also has this experience playing in the same team with Cuzz, and Cuzz is really good at scaling with this champion. We have highlights over here from game number 2, the game ending setup on the side of T1. You guys were the main characters in this highlights. Hana Life was overextending for the dragon fight, so we were going in for this fight to answer their mistake. I could go in for this first, so I went in, and we were able to close out this fight. This game was really close, to be honest. If Aphelios had used his flash to finish up Camille, would you have died, or were you be able to answer that? I think if had he flashed, well, I might die. But I also went in onto the Hana Life players, and I made a mistake with the upgrade Q actually. So yeah, it was a very bad mistake coming out from me as well. And Cuzz, your performance is back. How do you rate your own performance today? We always have this plan during the scrims, and in game number 2 and 3, we were able to execute it in the right way, and we all played well. So I'm just glad that we were able to pull it off.
칸나 선수한테 힘을 확 실어주는 플레이를 잘해주신 거고 카라스는
And
그냥
as
무슨
Volibear,
성장을
you are
했는데
trying to support Canna a lot, and on Karthus, you were the main character and the carry role of your team, and that's what the fans were
일단 항상
looking forward to
그
seeing
챔피언을
from
맞고
you.
보면 조합에 맞는 플레이가
After the
정해져
pick and
있어서
bans, there are the
항상
certain
그
plays
플레이에
that you
맞게
have to
하려고
follow.
하는데 저희가
depending on
유리하게
your
되면은
comp.
또 들어가기도 하고 그런
So
식으로
when we are in a lead, sometimes I go in, and
맞습니다.
it just all depends on the current situation of the game. And your next opponent will be KT Roaster. What's your mindset for that series?
이번에 좀 불안하게 좀 이겼는데
We had a very shaky win today,
화끈하게 2대0으로
so I just want to have a fiery match and get a 2-0 win.
솔로 킬도 또 기대할게요. 지금
And we'll be looking forward to seeing another solo kill from you, Canna. What about you, Cuzz? Any message for your fans?
항상 응원해 주셔서 감사하고
Thank you for all your continuous support.
감독 코치님이랑
And our
선수들
teammates,
다 같이
our coaching staff,
열심히 하고 있으니까
we are all
계속
working
응원해
so hard, so keep supporting us. Thank you.
This
will be the end of the interview with Canna and Cuzz from T1.
감사합니다.
축하드립니다.
And once again, congratulations on your win.